Alright guys, I'm not putting this on my main channel because some will call it drama, and between two creators who are doing back and forths, what are you doing? I guess it is, in a lot of respects. So Ziggy and Cher have been doing back and forth lives. I haven't watched them. Actually, I dipped into Ziggy's just before I left the house this morning, just to see, and probably not going to watch the entirety of these lives, these back and forths. But from what I can gather, Cher is accusing Ziggy of lying regarding the lady Michelle, who's a retired Hawkins County Sheriff's Office worker. She did 27 years with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Cher allegedly rang Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and so anyway, Cher is accusing Ziggy of lying and putting out misinformation. And Ziggy is denying this, and she says she's got information from Michelle, texts between the sheriff and Michelle, but she can't share them because she's got them in confidence. I understand that. Look guys, I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know whether Michelle is lying. I can't prove it one way or another. That's very noisy. Very noisy. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. This is the busy part of the village. I don't do busy. Go this way. Anyhow, as I was saying, I don't know who's lying. However, let's just assume, for argument's sake, that Michelle and the sheriff know each other very well. And there's no way in the world that Sheriff Ronnie Lawson is going to admit to the public that he's been, what the young ones around here called, having banter between two old colleagues and friends. You've been living under a rock if you believe that law enforcement officials don't have bants between each other. In my whole life, I knew a lot of police officers, and they're doing bants all the time, you know, high up in the police, high-fiving each other when someone that they've been working on for a long time finally gets sent down. You don't think they high-five each other. You don't think they talk amongst themselves. It's a way of relieving stress. It's a way of congratulating each other in the way that the public will never know about. And there's nothing wrong with it, to be honest. Where are you going? All right then, we'll go this way. It's not unprofessional because it's between colleagues in private. This is way too busy for me, this. Why have you brought me this way, Cassie? I don't like it. Don't you think that after 11 months, Sheriff Ronnie Lawson needs to blow off some steam? Needs to bant out of frustration and sarcasm. Sick of social media. Sick of the lack of progress in the case. Sick of people in that community, in his eyes, not giving a shit, to be quite frank. Withholding information, non-cooperation. Don't you think that between themselves the officers and the friends bant out of frustration, make sarcastic comments in private. They're only human. They're only human. So I can understand that if these text messages exist between Michelle and Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, that they're not to be shared with the public. And I understand that. I do. But at the end of the day, what Sheriff Lawson allegedly said about the 4 hours isn't too much of a surprise at all. Leslie Earhart from the TBI said on the 24th of June that Summer was last seen in the early afternoon, June 15th. In the November update on the TBI newsroom, they said they're not going to give any more information about the timeline. In this update, they said afternoon. So, anytime afternoon, I guess. But I think we can for certain, for absolute certain, say that there's 3 hours, for all the reasons I've discussed numerous times in my videos. Whether we can stretch it to 4 hours is really neither here nor there, if you think about it. Because 3 hours, 4 hours, a kid missing that long, even 2 hours, you're looking at a very serious situation. Very serious. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't start any drama in the comments. These are just thoughts walking through my village.